Additionality is something that I am constantly trying to have to explain. So look, maybe actually, Georgia, do you want to unpack a little bit of about that concept for us?
Absolutely. So I think what we're seeing at the moment is an almost total reduction in additional spend. So that is money that's being brought into the economy from outside. And when we talk about economic impact, it's really important that we distinguish between that new money, so that's being injected into the economy, and then this stimulated spend that is spent by people that live within that economy. So stimulated spend, we assume that people will spend at some time anyway. So they either save it or they spend it. And for an individual organisation, individual arts organisation, there's not really any difference between receiving money from a tourist or receiving money from a local community member. So if they both pay the same ticket price, for example, it makes no difference to them.
But I guess then the difference will be in then for economic impact, the money that those people might then spend in the wider economy, not necessarily just the show itself, yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, for the economy as a whole, any sector that can attract tourist spend or that could generate export income is bringing new money into the economy that will balance out that money that's flowing out when we purchase imported goods. So, yeah, traditionally when we look at the economic impact of the arts sector, we think about that tourist spend. So we think about the people that travel to Melbourne every year to see a NGV blockbuster, or the people that are flocking to Tasmania to visit Mona. And that's ceased at the moment, unfortunately. So we also then need to consider that stimulated spend, because it is still very important that we retain our local spend within our local areas or within our state or within our country, because that spend still plays a very important role in paying people's wages and flowing through to supporting sectors. And it has a very important sort of long-term flow and effect for our economy.